Okay, folks, after a very long night in which some of you may have stayed up all night, like our next guest, and watched the Emmy Awards, the American Emmy Awards, we're joined by Jewish News One's correspondent Ron Jacobsohn. Ron, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And by our one and only Anthony Grant, who will join us later. But that said, Ron, what exactly were the highlights of yesterday's Emmys?
Well, you can't put it in a nutshell because it's 3 hours long. You know, all those award shows, they take forever.
You stayed up for all of that, right?
Of course, and I saw the red carpet before that.
Ouch. Yeah.
At least now I was sitting in front of the TV. For the past 13 years, I was there schwitzing on the red carpet. Because the thing is that what people don't know is that it happens like at 2 p.m. LA time.
It's like the sun is straight way up there in the sky, and you have to come on with all your makeup and schwitz away.
And they have all the assistants going all the time, like.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that you don't see on TV.
That you don't see in all the turning. I always wonder how they do those poses because it's almost like a I've never.
Anyway, so the big winners.
Yes, please.
The big winners is Breaking Bad is the big winner for the drama series. You know, it was nominated for many years. All the actors on the show.
And this is the last season also.
This is the last season. Bittersweet for them because, you know, tomorrow in the US, the before last episode of the show airs. And then, so for them, you know, they finished shooting already, the production already wrapped and everything. So it's a nice win. Although, because the show still airs now, they're still eligible to be nominated next year again.
Right.
In the comedies, you know, very sad that, you know, at the Emmys, that when they like one sitcom, they go with it. We had that with Cheers and Frasier, and now
which one for the same over and over? That's American. No, it's
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
Fourth year in a row.
I never took to it. I mean, I'm sorry to be,
me neither, but Americans love it because it shows a whole variety of different members in the family, gay, straight, Hispanic, etc.
But kind of all within this like bubblegum wrap of the Americana suburb type thing, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So we have Breaking Bad, we have American Family, and then I got to talk about this win, and we're joined by Tony Grant also, and I'm going to riff on this because the winner, and we just saw this, the winner of the Best Actor was from Newsroom, right?
Yes.
His name it's Jeff Daniels.
Now I have something that I want to ask Jeff. I bought a little props with me. This is an ashtray.
It's an ashtray. Yeah.
Now, if you saw the award show, Jeff Daniels, who won his first award of his career, as he said,
it's true, right?
Went on stage with gum and continued chewing it. So, Jeff, this is for you for the next award show.
The next one. Just you went out with gum.
3 snaps.
Throw away the gum before you go on stage.
No, completely with that. And I'm going to bash even more on this. Have you seen Newsroom?
I like it.
You do?
It's this, yeah.
It's like the Gilmore Girls on speed. It really is.
It's an Aaron Sorkin show. It's really good.
I don't know. I've worked in a newsroom in the States. That ain't the story there. But you know, that's just me. I keep hurling things at the
I like
screen.
it where it goes all the time back to real news events.
But that's the thing, you know. I don't know. It's,
okay, but we got to talk about the movie that won, because at the Emmy Awards they also give for the movie awards.
Tony and I are listening.
We're all ears.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Behind the Candelera.
A candelera.
Candelabra.
Yes. This is I keep forgetting the name of the movie, but it is a movie about the life of Liberace.
Love it. How did I not know about this, Tony?
I mean, this is probably what led to Michael Douglas's and Catherine Zeta-Jones split.
Splitting up. But
I'm
how did
guessing.
I just want to say I blame
Michael
you.
Douglas,
how did I not know
Michael Douglas, who actually won for Best Actor on this.
Right.
This movie got 11 awards, which is very, very impressive. Steven Soderbergh, who is an Oscar winner,
director.
he directed it, and he directed
Ocean's 11.
Michael Douglas and Matt Damon
as lovers.
Uh-huh.
I love it. I love it.
I knew you would like that.
Yeah, no.
And then when
Douglas came on stage to win the award, what did he say?
Okay, I already told you the story before, so you know already.
No, I know.
But he went on stage and he said, Matt, you know, you share this with me. Do you want the top or bottom? And Matt Damon shouted out from the crowd so nobody would have any doubt, top. He said, well, I suspected that.
And we know who's on top. So we had Breaking Bad. We had Michael Douglas in this fabulous film that I missed because it's your job to bring me these types of
I am
news.
remiss. I am
Seriously.
remiss. But we'll have to have a DVD night.
Yes, you
in
and me.
studio. We'll watch that and
Top
comment.
or bottom? Just kidding.
Yeah, we'll work all angles.
All angles on that film. Now, I want to go back to the red carpet because I'm a slob. I never can afford these amazing dresses that they wear. But I mean, I'm going to start with Tony. What is the difference about Emmy Award red carpet and Oscar Award red
Let's
carpet?
start with the numbers, and you know how much I love numbers.
Of course.
But I think like the Oscars pull about 40 million viewers per night on their typical night. The Emmys, about 13 million. And when you have that kind of disparity, you do see a little bit of a gap in the glam quotient.
Right.
And what we see at the Oscars is really more over-the-top designs. Who can forget the swan dress that Bjork wore? You can
Cher, dude.
Cher just
half naked in the Oscars.
Right.
Yeah, love that woman.
The Emmys, it's more understated. It's more classic. If there's Versace worn, as I think Heidi Klum was wearing Versace.
Yeah.
Actually, that was a little bit more
It was a
pronounced.
chokerage.
As a choke. That was the exception, though.
Yeah.
Because Claire Danes was wearing Versace too, and it was very modest. It was very elegant, sophisticated. This is TV. Despite everything, it's different than
This is a small
Hollywood.
box. It's not the silver screen.
This is not Greta Garbo.
Like some years ago with Sharon Stone, we remembered her Gap T-shirt. This year, everybody will remember Sarah Silverman, who told everyone who wanted to listen that she bought her tiny little black dress on Deadly Dames for $60.
And Deadly Dames.
Deadly Dames.
Lean times.
Yeah, I'm all for Sarah, you know, and you can wear this too. Forget the swan. Now, apparently we have Michael Douglas giving his big speech. Let's take a look from last night, the thing that you just mentioned.
Michael Douglas.
This is the first Emmy win and 5th nomination for Michael Douglas.
And the only reason I'm standing here is because of you. So you really deserve half of this. So, do you want the bottom or the top? So,
Yeah.
I think what's quite interesting about that whole thing, and just Michael Douglas playing the role of Liberace, is that it was after that we had the whole thing about Michael Douglas, oral cancer, women, and that. And I think he was trying to backpedal from the whole, we know he's not gay, but I think he was like, well, I'm such an aggressive guy that I got something from doing something.
Something because I was, wasn't he also
and he's having fun with it.
A sex addiction for years?
Yes.
Right?
By the way, everybody was asking, was Catherine with him? Of course, she wasn't.
Right.
But on stage, he did say thank you to my lovely wife, Catherine.
Oh, and he was wearing the ring.
Yes.
He was wearing a ring. Yeah.
Maybe all those rumors are just rumors.
Oh, okay. Interesting. No, wait. So he was wearing the ring, and he did thank his wife. I shouldn't have spoken. My God, this is fabulous. What else did we learn from the? Oh, wait. Claire Danes didn't win this year, right?
She did.
No,
actually.
she did win.
She did.
Yeah.
She did again.
She did, but Homeland, the series, didn't win because Breaking Bad won. And actually, there was a very emotional moment with Breaking Bad that won for best writing in a show, and it was a post-mortem win for the guy who wrote it. He had his aorta erupted back in March, and he tragically died. He was one of the co-creators of the show, and Claire Danes herself was actually thanking him for making the show what it is today.
Right.
Also, the memorial aspect. Robin Williams was up there on stage with his sort of tribute to Jonathan Winters. And
there was a one for Corey McIntosh and for
Corey
Gandolfini.
Monteith, right?
Yes.
Oh God, Gandolfini, right?
Gandolfini, who died this year,
yeah.
and Gary David Goldberg, who created Family Ties and Spin City.
Right.
But I was actually missing the one for Larry Hagman.
But they mentioned him.
JR.
There was actually a controversy because Larry Hagman and Jack Klugman were not part of the top 5 tribute receivers. They were in the second tier, and that was, I think, a cause of some controversy because the family members were saying, hey, these are major
They were part of
players.
the second tier. JR was part of the second tier?
I believe so.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
I was saddened for him and his family, and for the fans.
Truly.
He was part of 2 huge shows.
Of course, yes.
I Dream of Jeannie and Dallas, and now the revival of Dallas, and his episode of Who Shot JR is still in the Guinness Book of Records of the highest rated show ever. for an episode. So I was kind of saddened
No,
by that.
it's bizarre, and I think especially for us.
And this whole thing with the tributes kind of was a downer for the whole
Oh, come on,
award
they're
show.
always downers, but you have to do
No,
the
but
tributes.
but
you
usually they
can't.
only have the in memoriam at the,
Right.
and then they go to a commercial. But here they had like 5 or 6 during the show, little segments where people came on stage to remember.
Really?
Yes, it was like what we know here
Yeah, I
in
mean,
Israel
more power
for,
to them. It's a little
Yom
bit like a-
HaZikaron,
yeah, it's
this
like a
kind
shiva,
of thing.
yeah.
Emmy Shiva.
And Emmy Shiva, and then a big
And with the producer of Modern Family, when he came on towards
Right.
the end of the show, he said it was a very subdued show, but we're really happy that we won. But that was kind of the whole thing. And also, I wanted to mention another thing is that the producers did not give time the people to talk on stage.
On stage, as they always do.
No, but they cut it really short because they had
I'm
so
about
many.
to do the same thing to you.
Speaking of.
Speaking of, I mean, dun, 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 dun. That's all the time that we have. But Ron, amazing stuff. Tony, I could just sit back, have a martini, and listen to you guys talk all day. That's it for us this morning. Visit us on the web or on our Facebook page, I24 News. Do not forget to join us tomorrow morning for another morning edition to start your day every single day.